TLS, Unleash Your Beast.
War and Order historians will look back at March 2, 2025, as the day a 545 million battle power castle got evaporated faster than your paycheck on Black Friday. You know, I've seen a lot of big hits in this game. I've seen castles get zeroed, I've seen alliances get wiped. But this is art. This is like the Mona Lisa of getting wrecked. If castles could talk, this one would be screaming in 4K. And the craziest part? 20 million troops gone. You ever seen 20 million troops vanish like that? That's like an entire medieval civilization just poof, like they got drafted into another dimension. You know, usually when people lose this many troops, it's because they fell asleep during Void. But no, this was an organized, well-calculated realm murder. The kind of murder that makes Sherlock Holmes quit his job. And before you ask, maybe the castle had bad gear? No. Nope. This guy had better defense gear than a tank factory. This castle had more buffs than your local gym, bro. But guess what? Even the best defense gear in the game couldn't stop the send everything and pray strategy. You know what really hurts? This castle used to belong to Windy, and we all know Windy wasn't playing Farmville in here. This was a strong, terrifying castle. But let me tell you something. Even the biggest sharks get eaten if enough piranhas show up. The battle was so bad, even the developers felt it. Somewhere in the Camel offices, an intern just dropped his coffee and whispered, "We might need a new spender." And let's not forget the MVPs of this story, the hospital tents. Oh wait, they were too small because this wasn't a hospital situation. This was a funeral. A few wounded, a few survivors, but overall just defeat in bold red letters. This attack should be a lesson to all of us. If you think you're safe just because you have 500 million battle power, think again. If this guy wasn't safe, you and your little castle are basically a tent in a hurricane. So what did we learn today? Big castles don't mean safety. Defense gear won't always save you, and most importantly, if you see an attack coming, you don't have shield, and it looks this serious, just log out and go touch some grass. Come back later and pretend it never happened. And with that, we say goodbye to 20 million troops. They were here, they fought, and now they're gone. May their ghosts haunt the game forever. And for those wondering if there's a lesson to be learned from this, yeah, don't be that guy. Oh, and let's talk about this guy's battles today. Because honestly, they can be perfectly described by a single name, spelled in reverse.
What's your name again?
Lana, but maybe you can recall it better if you spell it in reverse.
And that, my friends, is how you take 545 million battle power and turn it into a bedtime story about what not to do. Remember, in War and Order there are two kinds of players. Those who watch zeroings happen, and those who star in them. Choose wisely. Speaking of good choices, smash that like button before your castle ends up in my next video. And hey, word on the street is, subscribing instantly boosts your troop morale. Can't confirm it, but do you really want to take that risk?